Hi, my name is Mário Barros. Eric Dimla and I investigated the transition from planned obsolescence to the circular economy in the smartphone industry. We mapped the evolution of product life strategies by focusing on the characteristics of specific products. Planned obsolescence serves the linear economy model, the exploration of finite resources at the beginning and e-waste in landfills at the end are the cornerstones of an unsustainable relationship with the environment. By contrast, the circular economy model tackles these problems from a systemic perspective. Products are designed to last longer, and business models support this goal. Our research links product design decisions to repairability. It examines this relationship under the activity of repair communities and recent legislation. We examined products from major companies that have a market pull effect and a reaction from a social enterprise, and we mapped this evolution over time. By analyzing specific products, we observed a shift from aesthetic to technological obsolescence. In 2004, Nokia introduced the annual release of a collection inspired by fashion trends. This marked the beginning of a growth of new models being released, doubling in just 3 years. To understand the extent of technological obsolescence in Apple smartphones, we have included firmware as a category on its own. In regards to hardware, Apple developed a proprietary screw that makes repairing by a third party more complicated. Complex subassemblies and glued components are other methods to hinder repairability. Apple uses firmware to limit the product usability in case of unauthorized repairs. As an example, when a battery is replaced, firmware prompts error messages and disables functions such as the battery reader. Software updates are mandatory for discontinued iPhones so that users can continue accessing basic functions such as email and web browsing. Additionally, battery drain issues related to software updates have been confirmed by independent research. The fairphone contracts planned obsolescence and pushes for a rethinking of how the market operates. It does this through stakeholder engagement, modular product architecture, and access to documentation and spare parts for repairing. Now, let's take a step back and address other stakeholders. The push for sustainability is being led by international networks of environmental NGOs. Furthermore, in January 2021, it was introduced in France a law addressing the circular economy that includes an index of repairability as mandatory information for the market. The index uses a 0 to 10 scale, where 10 accounts for maximum repairability. A closer analysis to the index shows that from 5 criteria, only 2 tackle the identified issues of hardware and software obsolescence. However, firmware, which can render a hardware repair obsolete, is not acknowledged. This suggests that the law can be more robust. To conclude, the French legislation is a positive sign. However, it only addresses repairability. To truly mitigate planned obsolescence, policymaking must require that manufacturers address the remaining tiers of circularity. This includes designing for disassembly, developing take-back systems, and improving the relationship with independent repairers, as well as establishing maximum delivery times for spare parts and repaired products. Only then, waste can be reduced and recycling optimized, thus contributing to a more sustainable relationship between consumers, producers, and the environment. Thank you.